Hola, soy yo, Vicky otra vez. It's me, Vicky, again. So in today's video, we're going to be looking at some more idiomatic expressions, which proved very popular last time I did a video. Sometimes it's nice to do something that's sort of a bit of fun, but useful also, because obviously these sort of expressions are things that Spanish people will use all the time, and if we don't know them, we won't know what they're saying, even if we've got quite a good level of Spanish. So I had a good reaction to these last time. It seemed like people did enjoy them. So I'm hoping if you'll enjoy these as well. So I think every now and again I'll do a little video on expressions, idiomatic expressions, and it's nice sometimes to have a break from the grammar and the nuts and bolts of learning Spanish, isn't it? So, okay, thank you. The other thing I want to say is thank you ever so much. I have now over 500 subscribers, which is fantastic. So if you've not subscribed already, don't forget to do so if you don't mind. It helps me out to know that people are enjoying the videos, and it's free, totalmente gratis. No, it says subscribe, but you're not paying for anything. You're just literally getting information as when the next videos come out. It's as simple as that. So there's no payment involved. Okay, so let's go with number one, numero uno. Now, one thing I've noticed is a lot of Spanish idiomatic expressions, because we had as good as bread in the last video, tan bueno como el pan. And there's quite a lot of expressions in Spanish that use bread. So that's quite interesting, isn't it? Anyway, this one, number one, ser pan comido, which literally means to be eaten bread, or bread that's eaten. And it means to be very easy. So it must be easy to eat bread. So, el examen ayer fue pan comido. So the exam yesterday was easy, really easy. What would we say? Simple, maybe, or as easy as, I don't know. If you think of it, let me know in comments. So el examen ayer fue pan comido. Yeah, as easy as anything. Okay, número dos. I love this one. It's ser un melón. I mean, it's a shame for melons. I mean, I don't know why melons. I suppose we use lemon, don't we? Oh, you lemon. And in Spanish, you're a melon. To not be very intelligent. So the example that we've used here, or I've used here, is dicen que él es un melón. They say he is not very intelligent. So interesting. So yeah, because sometimes you might hear somebody talking about melons, melones, and you might not realise that they're saying that someone's not very intelligent. Another one, I love them all, but I picked the ones especially that I like. This one, está como un cabra. It's actually masculine. So to be like a goat, because a cabra is a goat, and it's to be crazy. And we can see where that comes from, because goats are quite entertaining to watch. They do run around occasionally like mad, don't they? So the example that I've chosen, mi profesor de inglés era como un cabra. So my English teacher was crazy. So it's good, it's interesting. Another one that I really like. So quite often, of course, animals are used. I suppose that comes from farming communities. We've had the cabra there, the goat. Now we've got the burro. No ve tres en un burro. And it's just brilliant. It means to have bad vision. And it's to not see three on a donkey. So, I suppose it's if you can't see that there's three people on a donkey, then your vision is quite bad. So the example I've used is estos días No veo tres en un burro. That's like these days my vision isn't very good, which actually isn't true, but bueno. Interesting. No veo tres en un burro. Actually, it is true, really. Close up. Far away, I'm okay. But close up, sometimes I can't read the tiny little writing. But I think I could see 3 people on a donkey. I don't think I'm quite at that stage yet. Okay, numero 5. Because maybe one day when I'm this. Ser del año de la pera. Again, very strange because it is food, this one. To be in the year of the pear. Now, anybody got any ideas why that might be? Do pears take a long time before you can pick them? I don't know. Why would it be that? To be in the year of the pear, to be very old. So, mi abuelo es del año de la pera. So, my grandfather or my granddad is very old. See, es del año de la pera. Absolute mystery where that comes from, but interesting. I just realised I haven't written an example for this one. Anyway, I can just say an example. No tener ni pies ni cabeza. So that literally is to not have feet or a head. And it translates to not make sense. So I'll tell you, I've just thought of a good example. Of course, I won't have a pen now that I can write it with. Now, for those of you who are following the Level 4 series, Break the Language Barrier, you might say el subjuntivo no tiene. Because I had to pick the pen that was running out. So, el subjuntivo en español no tiene ni pies ni cabeza. Yeah, so the subjunctive in Spanish makes no sense, which is, of course, true. But we're getting to grips with it, aren't we? Well, if you've been following my Level 4 series, you should be. So, no tener ni pies ni cabeza, to not make sense. And the example that's half written there, el subjuntivo en español no tiene ni pies ni cabeza. Número 7. Now, we do have a similar expression to this. We say put your foot in it. But in Spanish, they use la pata, meter la pata. Now, a pata is actually a paw. So it's an animal's foot, not our feet, you know. So it's to put your paw in it, I suppose it would literally translate. So, an example, ella siempre mete la pata. She always puts her foot in it. That could be about me, definitely. Sí, la pata. So not pato, which is duck, as in duck, the bird. Is it a bird? Yes, it is a bird. So, not pato, pata. Número 8. Estar hasta las narices. To be up to your noses. I mean, hopefully you've only got one nose, but anyway, that's the expression. To be up to the noses, or to be really fed up of something. So, estoy hasta las narices con Brexit. For example, I'm sure we could all say that with whatever we think of Brexit, we're all fed up of it. So, estoy hasta las narices con Brexit. I'm really fed up, and it literally means to be up to the noses. Okay, number 9. I like this one. I like all of them really. Andar con pies de plomo. So that literally means to walk with lead feet. Now, I think in English, when we talk about lead feet, we're normally frightened of something, aren't we? If our feet are like lead, and we can't, well, it's normally because we're worried or frightened, but this is to be careful, so maybe you can see it. So, con COVID-19 hay que andar con pies de plomo. So with COVID-19, it is necessary to, hay que is to be necessary, to be very careful, to walk with feet of lead. So, con COVID-19, hay que andar con pies de plomo. And this one, you ladies and girls will like this one, unless you've already found him, and if you have, has he got a brother? Okay, buscar el príncipe azul, to look for the perfect man. Príncipe azul is like, we quite often use Prince Charming, don't we? You know, oh, he's a real Prince Charming. And this would be Príncipe azul. And in fact, if you watch Cinderella, it is Cinderella, isn't it, with Prince Charming? If you watch Cinderella in Spanish, Prince Charming is called Príncipe azul. I don't know why, but that's just what he is. So, to look for the perfect man will be buscar el príncipe azul. So, the example is, todas las chicas buscan su príncipe azul. Every girl, well, not every girl, because some girls are maybe looking for their princesa azul. So, but anyway, it's the same concept. Todas las chicas buscan su príncipe azul. Okay, so hope you enjoyed that. Little bit of a break from the subjunctive. We'll be back to the subjunctive next time, practicing it. Hope you're all well, keeping safe. Hay que andar con pies de plomo. Don't forget to walk with lead feet, to be very careful. And yes, the books, level 3 and 4, etc., are still on offer until the end of August. Okay, so don't forget to subscribe, as I say. Give me a thumbs up if you've enjoyed the video, and subscribe if you feel inclined. Don't forget, it's free. And os veo en el próximo video. Muchas gracias por mirar. Hasta el próximo. Adiós.